Step into the world of Invincible like never before. Today we're unraveling, oh I'm so excited about this, the mystique behind the voices that breathe life into your favorite characters. Get ready for a journey beyond animation. Welcome to the voices behind Invincible. Oh, I'm so excited. Let's talk about the amazing people behind the mic. Answer this, what percolates your mind when we say the word Daily Bugle? You must have heard it, but do you recall where? Well, I'm gonna give you a second to think about it. Great if you guessed it right. If not, well, shame on you. It was the paper company in the Spider-Man movies, and this was owned by this guy. Yeah, so this guy is the voice behind the one and the only Omniman. It's not just one mind-blowing artist they brought on board, oh no. We're talking about a lineup that's bound to make anyone's jaw drop. Think you know who's in this stellar ensemble? Well, get ready to be blown away, because this crew is beyond amazing. Next up, we have Steven Yeun, the guy who brought Glenn Reed to life on The Walking Dead, and he really struck a chord with audiences for that show. Glenn was this beacon of strength and heart in a world full of zombies. It's no wonder fans loved him. And then there's his work in Invincible, where he voices Mark Grayson, aka Invincible. Imagine this, a regular teenager figuring out he's got these incredible powers from his dad, Omniman, and been trying to struggle being a superhero with just, being a teenager. Yeun's voice gives Mark this whole other layer of complexity, making him someone you totally get and root for. He's the key player in this series thanks to Yeun's knack for giving Mark that relatable edge. It's like Yeun's got this magic touch, making characters jump off the screen, whether it's through his on-screen presence or just his voice. In Invincible, he's the guy who ties the whole story together, giving it that extra oomph. Number 2, Sandra Oh. The talented Canadian actress isn't just known for her incredible performances. It's like she's a chameleon across film, TV, and theater. You might recognize her best as the formidable Dr. Christina Yang from Grey's Anatomy, and oh boy did she shine in that role, winning hearts and awards and a massive fan base with her portrayal of this brilliant, ambitious surgeon. But hold up, she's not just a superstar in live-action roles. She's a voice wizard too. In Invincible, she's the voice behind Debbie Grayson, the mom to the main hero Mark Grayson. Now this ain't your typical superhero story where everything's all hunky-dory. Oh no, Debbie's got layers. She's supportive yet tangled in conflicts in her personal life. And Sandra Oh, she breathes life into Debbie, infusing her voice with emotions that add rich depth to the family drama and emotional angle in the series. I mean, imagine juggling all the chaos and secrets that come with raising a superhero. Sandra Oh's performance makes you feel every bit of love, struggle, and complexity of being Debbie Grayson. It's a lot, and she's amazing at it. Next up, we have the voice behind our favorite female superhero, Adam Eve, Gillian Jacobs. You might know her as the quick-witted Britta Perry from Community, where her comedic timing and acting chops stole the show and our hearts. Jacobs brings the character of Adam Eve to life with such depth and flair, it's like she's painting a whole new dimension with her voice. She brings a lot of spunk and energy to this character. Moving on, let's talk about Mark's friend William Clockwell and his girlfriend Amber Bennett. Andrew Rannells, a versatile star who's rocked both stage and screen, soared into the spotlight with this killer performance in The Book of Mormon on Broadway as Elijah, the witty ex of Hannah in the hit show Girls. But that's not all, he also sprinkled his voice magic in animations like Big Mouth. Rannells shows this magic thing again in Invincible and brings the character of William Clockwell to life, the ultimate BFF of Mark Grayson. William's not just a sidekick, he's the backbone of support, the comic relief, and best bud in Mark's roller coaster superhero journey. And then there's the talented Zazie Beetz, who burst onto the scene as the unforgettable Van in Atlanta and stunned audiences as Domino in Deadpool 2, proving her superhero prowess. Beetz lends her voice to Amber Bennett, the love interest of our superhero. Moving on, stepping into the spotlight is the voice behind Cecil Stedman, Walton Goggins. He's like a chameleon in the world of entertainment. You ever see him switch between roles in TV and movies? It's mind-blowing. Take Justified, for instance. He totally owned it as Boyd Crowder, this fascinating mix of charm and unpredictability. Then hop on over to The Shield, he's Shane Vendrell, showcasing a completely different side of his talent. But wait, there's more. Django Unchained, Goggins dives into the dark side as Billy Crash, showing off this incredible talent for bringing intense and intricate characters to life. Seriously, the guy's got range. Now, let's talk about his role in Invincible. Goggins stepped into the animated show genre, lending his voice to Cecil Stedman. This character's the big shot at the Global Defense Agency in the series, pulling strings and keeping superheroes in check, including the main hero, Invincible. Goggins doesn't just voice Cecil, he adds his own flair, making Cecil this enigmatic and cunning character with layers upon layers. Isn't it wild how he can transform into these different characters and make each one so captivating? It's like he's got this magic touch that turns everything he does into gold. Number 6, coming right up, are the voices behind Rexplode and Robot. Let's talk about Rexplode first. Jason Mantzoukas is the whirlwind of comedy, bringing the amazing charm to screens big and small. You might have seen him causing chaos as Rafi in The League, where he basically redefined over the top with his wild and outrageous stunts. But wait, that's not all. He's popped up in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Parks and Recreation, and lit up the big screen in flicks like The Dictator and The House. He's very good when it comes to comedy, so it's no surprise he was chosen to be the voice of Rexplode. He's the only character cracking jokes every time we see him, so Jason was the perfect choice. Now Zachary Quinto, who's dubbed Robot. He's a great actor, slipping effortlessly into various roles that'll make your jaw drop. Remember him as Spock in the new Star Trek movie? Yeah, that's the guy! He's also the enigmatic Sylar from Heroes. Quinto's got the skills to dive into intricate characters and make them pop on screen. In Invincible, woo, he brings the intriguing Robot to life, adding layers upon layers of depth to the storyline. And last but not least, we have the Optimus Prime himself. We are talking about no one other than Peter Cullen. Peter Cullen is the maestro of voice acting. He has left his mark with legendary roles, most notably as the commanding voice of Optimus Prime in the original Transformers series. His deep, resonating tones didn't just voice a character, they breathed life, wisdom, and a heroic spirit into Optimus Prime, turning him into the icon of the character he is today. And guess who he breathes life into in Invincible? Thetis, yes, the leader of the Coalition of Planets. That's the character which demanded a strong, powerful voice, and Cullen gave it to the character. Now my list does not end here. Let us tell you about every voice in this series. The mysterious character of Damien Darkblood was dubbed by Clancy Brown. It's one of our favorite characters, just for the record. And Seth Rogen gave voice to Alan the Alien, brought Red Rush to life, and Lauren Cohen voiced the very powerful War Woman. Immortal is played by Ross Marquand. Carrie Payne, who played King Ezekiel on The Walking Dead, gave life to Black Samson. Malise Zhao, or say Anna from Vampire Diaries, breathed life into Duplicate. Chris Diamantopoulos and Grey Delisle dubbed Doc Seismic and Shrinking Ray respectively, and the almighty Battle Beast is played by Michael Dorn. Call him the Lieutenant Commander Worf from Star Trek. So, these were all the voices behind Invincible, and I must say it's a pretty packed cast, my gosh. Rest assured though that whenever a new character comes in, we will be the first to introduce that character, plus the main guy or whatever girl that is behind that character. For now, do tell us whose voice you find the most attractive in this entire series. I would love to know your choice, and let's see which character's voice gets the most votes. See you all next time!